Really proud of our guys, the resiliency. We got up early. They did some really good things. They're a tough team to prepare for. But then our guys stick together. Being down in the second half, nobody's heads dropped. I think our guys just know, hey, we got to keep going, keep going. We have a drill we call red zone. And the timeouts, they're yelling red zone, red zone, red zone, even up until that last stop. So just really proud of these guys. It makes Christmas much more enjoyable. So really happy. We're excited to get back home and let these guys be with their families for a few days, but happy to leave here on a high note.
Questions for Steve?
Steve, was Coach, after the sort of the defensive performance the other day, was Coach a little bit, I don't know, different yesterday, or what was the sort of the?
Oh, he was exactly what we needed. I feel like these past couple games haven't been us, and Coach got on us a little bit, and we had to look ourselves in the mirror and kind of get back to what we've been doing all season. I feel like I said, these past couple games, that wasn't Temple basketball, that wasn't who we've been all season. So we kind of got back to that today. We got to win.
Yeah, what was what were you trying to get done on defense the last couple possessions?
Oh, we were just trying to stick with our game plan. We knew who their good free throw shooters were and the bad ones. And Coach, called that out the last play and told me to foul him at 15. And that's what happened. He missed the free throw, and we were able to convert on the other end. So.
15's a really good player and had a great game too. Yeah. He was terrific.
Yeah, was this one of those? I mean, there were a lot of scrambles, offensive boards that you were getting hands on, guys. Was it just one of those type of claw and grab games to the finish?
Yeah, I mean, this is two good teams. We both are 0-2. We knew we had to leave here with a win. So I think our team played with a sense of urgency, and that's what Coach has been preaching on these past couple of days. And we showed up and played with that chip on our shoulder like we've been all season.
So where do you think the team is now? Non-conference play is over. You got about 10 days to get it ready.
I think we're in a good spot. I think our team has experienced a lot of things throughout the season. A lot of things that teams can't say they've gone through, whether it's double overtime, championships that we've played for, close games, anything that you could think of, we've gone through so far. So I think a lot of guys have had to step up, and a lot of guys have had to contribute, and that's just going to make us that much better.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Yeah, Adam, so just re-watching the last play with Hazier, I just re-watched real quick. It looked like they get a little mixed up on who was on coverage. Did you do something to try to make that kind of thing happen?
Yeah, we had two different reads out of it. So when the initial read was gone, we go into our second option out of it, and Fabe executed really well and got downhill, which is, I'm proud of him. He didn't have his best game today, but the way he stayed, the resiliency he had, and that's why, he's a captain for us. He stays positive throughout the game, and I was really proud that he drove the ball. And then we were struggling from the foul line, so for him to go make two late was huge.
Yet you don't expect on a decisive play for it just to be so wide open, I guess, for him.
Yeah, I think when you're setting screens with different guys and different matchups, it does cause confusion. So that was something, we talked about. And then we talked about on the other end, hey, if this happens, this is how we're going to guard it. So Coach Jordan, Coach Huger, Coach Clark, our whole staff did a great job preparing. They were ready for what was coming at the end of the game.
I guess on the other end, you knew pretty well number two was going to be, it was just going to be get on number two at all costs at the end.
He's a good player, Tyler Robertson. I just told him, he's 7'14", he posts up, he scores, he rebounds. Last year, two guys in the country averaged 15, 5, and 5. It was him and Jalen Pickett, who I coached. So I told him they did the same thing. They back you down, they make threes. He's a great player, really experienced. I thought our guys did a great job. We mixed some matchups on him. Shane Dezzoni did an amazing job trying to front and fight. Our help was there, so he's a great player, really good player.
Getting back to, the way the approach to this game, like pre-game, even before introductions, you were saying energy to the guys. Has that, and what else is part of the message the last 48 hours since the ODU game?
I thought we needed more of a sense of urgency. There's a little bit too much casualness. So we talked about that. We got to be 40 minutes of urgency. We've done it for like 28. We've done it for 29, but we hadn't really played a full 40 to where we want to be. And then the energy part is I've never played a game at 8:30 in the morning. So been up early. I don't know if Portland pulled the fire alarm, but fire alarm went off at 4:15. So I've been up ready to go since then all day. So, but again, our guys brought the energy. Our bench was great. Guys, Ema doesn't play right at all, And the last couple games, he gave us great minutes in the first half that we needed to win the game. So everybody played a big role today.
You changed the lineup with Shane in there. What went into that?
I thought Shane was playing really well. So we met with Matteo last night, talked to him. I thought he was playing well too. We just needed a little bit different, especially having Ja out. We wanted to move some things around. We know they throw it in the post, so we wanted to avoid early foul trouble, and I thought Shane did a great job.
How about Ja's status? You do have 10, 11 days maybe? You're hoping it's not...
What's my statement I usually say? Whatever the doctors advise to me, I'll trust what they say. I know it's not a great answer. I just truly don't know. Until we get home and get reevaluated, I just don't know.
Okay, but he's got the same finger wrap that he's had for...
Yeah.
And then broadly, right? Same thing that I asked Steve is you guys have played, you're going into conference play now, not conference play. Is there something you can take to the bank with this team going into conference play?
They're going to compete. We're going to compete and play hard. Because if they don't get on the court. That's something we talked about. We didn't do it the other night. It's probably one of the first times all season we didn't compete to the level. We don't talk too much about winning and losing, but we talk about playing to our standard, playing tempo basketball for 40 minutes or however long it takes. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring that every night. So we need Liacouras Center packed. We need our fans there. We want the community there. This is going to be a fun group to watch, and we want them to be there for it.